All right. So now we are looking at a real world scenario where we're going to simplify expressions. So they tell us that a garden consists of a rectangular sitting region that is surrounded by a flower border. The sitting region has a length of 3x and of 3x feet and a width of 5 feet. The flower border is 3 feet wide, and they want us to write a simplified expression which represents the area of the flower border. So, first thing I'm going to do is draw out this rectangular shape. This is going to represent our garden. I'm going to call this our garden. Okay. So inside of the garden, you have a rectangular sitting area. Okay. And so we're going to call this our sitting area. Sitting area. Okay. And so what do they give us in this story? They tell us that the sitting region has a length of 3x feet. So our length is going to be 3x. And then we have a width of 5 feet. So our width is 5. Okay. And so if we're looking for the area of the sitting area, we know that the formula for the area of a rectangular shape is area is equal to length times width. Our length is going to be 3x. So we're going to say 3x. And we're going to multiply that by 5. Right. So if we have 3x times 5, you end up with 15 x's. Okay, so that's the same thing as saying 3 times 5, which is 15. Um, and then that's x's. Okay, so that's what we have there. All right, so we have our 15x. This is the area of our sitting area. So that's 15x. Okay, 15x squared, right, would be our area inside of there. Not x squared, 15x feet squared, square feet. All right, so we have that taken care of. Now we need to figure out about this border, okay? And they tell us that the flower border is 3 feet wide. So this is 3 feet wide. Well, if this is 3 feet, then we know that it's going to be 3 feet over here, right? So this is 3. Okay. And then we also know that over here it's going to be the same thing. So we've got our 3 feet wide. Okay, so now we need the area of the entire shape, right? So the area of the entire shape is going to be area is equal to length times width. And what we get is this over here is also 3. Okay, so they're telling us it's 3 feet wide. Okay, so all the way around it's 3 feet wide. So what we're looking at then, if we want to find the area of the entire shape, we need to know what the length and the width is. So our length is going to be, well, this is 3. And then we have 3x. So from here to here is 3. And then this is 3x. And then this is 3 here. Okay. So we've got those two here. And if you brought those together, that would be the same thing as, let's say, in 3 plus 3x plus 3. That means that this is going to be 6. Remember, like terms. So 3 and 3, that would be 6. And then this is 3x. So 3x plus 6 is what we have here. Remember, I always put our variable before we put our constant. So that's why I just moved it around that way. So we have 3x plus 6 for our length. Okay. And then our width is going to be 3. And then, let's see, we've got 3 here. We've got 5 here. And then you've got 3 here. So just to show you what I did, we've got 3 here to take us to this point. We've got 5 to take us from the beginning to the end of our sitting area. And then we've got another 3. So we're just adding those up, right? And so that's 3. That's the same thing as 3 plus 5 plus 3. All these are constants, so we can combine those and make that into a like term. So that's 3 plus 5, that's 8 plus 3 is 11. So that's 11. Our width is going to be 11. Okay, so now we have the length and we also have the width. So what is that area of the entire shape? Well, the area of the entire shape is going to be area is equal to length times width. Our length is 3x plus 6. And then our width is going to be 11. So we're going to multiply those. And so what do we get? Well, remember the distributive property, right? So 3x times 11 is 33x. Okay. And then 6 times 11 is 66. And this is a positive and a positive. So we're going to keep that as a positive. This was also positive and positive, which is why that stayed positive. So the area of the entire garden is 33x plus 66. But we don't need the sitting area. So we're going to take this out of here. So now when we take that out of there, you have 33x plus 66, and we're going to subtract out that 15x. So remember that 15x needs to go under your x columns. So we're going to subtract out 15x. And when we do that, 33 minus 15, you should get 18x. Okay. And then we just bring down the plus 66. So the area of our border is going to be 18x plus 66.